Good morning, on and all present here. I'm Nandhini, working as an assistant professor at NS College of Engineering at the Department of Computer Science and Technology. Today, we are going to see a topic on modification of IPv6 neighborhood discovery. Existing protocols modified with the following options: modified router advertisement messages, modified prefix information option, new advertisement interval option, new HA information option, changes to sending router advertisements. In this modified router advertisement message, MIPv6 modifies the format of the router advertisement message with the addition of a single flag byte to include that the router sending the advertisement message is serving as a HA link. Modified prefix information option. This MIPv6 requires knowledge of a router global address and building a HA list as a part of the dynamic HAAD mechanism. MIPv6 extends the neighborhood discovery, defines RFC 2461 to allow a router to advertise its global address by the addition of a single flag byte in the format of prefix information option for use in router advertisement messages. New advertisement interval options. MIVP6 defines a new advertisement interval options used in router advertisement messages to advertise the intervals at which the sending router sends unsophisticated multicasting router advertisements. New HA information option. MIPv6 defines a new HA information option used in router advertisements sent by an HA to advertise the information special functionality of HA. Changes to sending router advertisements. Basic NTP specification limits router to a minimum interval of 3 years between sending unsophisticated multicasting router and advertising message from any given network intranets. This option used for faster movement detection, that is to increase the rate of unsophisticated data. Requirement for various IPv6 nodes. What are the requirement for various IPv6 nodes? IPv6 nodes with support for router optimization. The node must be able to validate a home address option using an existing binding catch entry. The node should be able to interpret ICMP messages. Node must be able to send binding error messages. Node must be able to process the mobility header. Node must be participated in a returning routability procedure. Node must be able to return a BU message. Node must be able to return a BA message. Node must be able to maintain a binding cache of the binding received in accepting BUs. This IPv6 router should be advertised option in each of the header advertisement by MNS to send the messages. The user of this option in router advertisement should be configured. Every IPv6 router should be able to support sending unsophisticated multicasting router advertisement at a faster rate. Each router should include at least one prefix with a router address, bit set, and with its full IP address in its router advertisement. IPv6 router then serves as an HA. Every HA must be able to maintain and entry its binding cache for each MN for which it is serving as HA to interpret packets using proxy network discovery address to MN from which current server is being used while other home agent has been given. Must be encapsulated such interpretation packets in order to tunnel them to the primary COA often binding cache. Every HA must support the decapsulation reserved packet sent to it from an MNC home address. Every HA must also check that the source address in the tunneled packet corresponding to the currently reserved location. Node must be able to process the mobility addresses. Every HA must be able to return BA in response to a BU. Every HA maintains a separate HA link served as HA. Now IPv6 MNC. The node must maintain a BU list. The node must support sending packet containing a home address option and following the request IPsec interactions. Node must be able to perform IPv6 encapsulation decapsulation. It must be able to process type 2 routing header, supports receiving and binding error message, supports receiving ICMP errors, supporting movement detection, CVA formatting and returning home, able to process mobility header, supports the return routability procedure, able to send BUs, able to receive and process BAs, supporting receiving BRR by responding with a BU, receiving mobility prefix advertisement and reconfiguration at home address based on the information that is maintained. Node should use a dynamic HAA messaging. Thank you so much for the video.